Welcome back to the Deep Dive.
Good to be here.
So today we're zeroing in on a really common consumer problem, right? Trying to figure out what's marketing and what's real-world performance.
Right, separating the hype from the reality. And our mission today is to do that for you fast.
And we're doing that with the Columbia Fairbanks Omni Heat Boots. There was this big YouTube review, and we really want to know, are they actually an all-condition winter boot?
Or are they something else? We're using the data from this test to find the exact boundary, the temperature, the activity, where this product stops being great and, starts to fail.
Okay, so let's unpack this. What worked? Where did the boots actually deliver?
Well, the review is pretty clear on the positives. First off, comfort. They're cozy.
The lining and insulation feel good.
Yeah, exactly. And that proprietary Omni Heat thermal lining, it actually does what it's supposed to do. It helps retain the heat your body is already making.
So your feet stay warm.
They do, yeah. But, and this is the crucial part, it's most effective in moderate, active conditions.
What does that mean in real terms?
Think walking to the store, your daily commute, that sort of thing, at temperatures of, say, 0 to 5 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so a typical city winter day.
Perfect for that. And they also handled light rain and slushy sidewalks pretty well. So the outer shell does its job on wet city streets.
But that's where the good news starts to run out a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
The big question is always, where does a product fail?
Exactly. And the review found a pretty clear ceiling on their performance.
Which is?
These boots are really optimized for movement, not for sustained protection when you're standing still.
Ah, okay. So if you're waiting for a bus in the freezing cold.
Right. If you're standing still outside in, say, minus 10 Celsius or even lower, the reviewer found that the insulation it feels limited. Your feet will get cold.
So they're very activity dependent.
Very.
Now this is the part I found really interesting. The sole grip. You'd think that would be the one thing they'd nail.
You would think so.
But the reviewer was pretty disappointed. He called the grip, and I'm quoting here, just okay.
Which is not what you want to hear for a winter boot.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So fine on a clear sidewalk, but what about on an icy patch or in deeper snow?
And that's where they become unreliable. You could slip. And this really seems to be the biggest trade-off with this boot.
So what are we trading?
We're trading a robust, a really technical grip for a lighter build and for aesthetics.
Boot that looks good.
Exactly. The risk of a fall on an unseen patch of ice seems to be the highest price you pay for this generalist approach. The tread just isn't aggressive enough for real winter safety.
So if we boil all that down for someone thinking of buying them, what's the verdict?
They're a fantastic daily wear boot.
Really?
For regular winter life.
Perfect for that.
Right.
Comfortable, they keep you dry, they're warm enough for the majority of situations you'll face in the city.
But you are not buying heavy-duty snow armor.
Absolutely not. They won't replace a rugged, specialized boot for, deep snow or serious cold.
So this clarifies that functional difference between a generalist product and a specialized one. It does. The Fairbanks are great for that 80% of winter that just happens in town, but the second you hit sustained sub-zero temperatures or serious ice, you need to step up to a proper specialized boot.
And it's such a crucial distinction for you to keep in mind when you're looking at any gear.
It is.
Which brings us to our final thought for you. How often does a product that's marketed for all conditions actually succeed by just being, just good enough for most of them, instead of being truly great for the extreme ones that hints can handle?
Something to mull over next time you're shopping.